Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington, and the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman, Hack. How the hell is it going today?
What number show is this that we're doing today? Does anybody know?
124.
All right, so 124, and we have the famous Pumpkin with us.
Wow, joining us today is Hack's daughter, Kelly. Joining us today. Welcome to the show.
She might remember more about ECW than me.
Yeah, I believe
honestly.
it. Absolutely. Welcome to the show today.
Doubtful.
What do you mean doubtful? You saw you on the dark side of the ring.
How old were you? Like your first day in the like locker room? Were you 7? 7 or 8?
We were little. I don't know.
Well, my angle with Raven, I was 6, so...
Yeah, so then I would have been like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
But it was even a year before that. It was like Tyler, they were around for a while before the Raven angle actually started. You know what I mean?
I learned a whole lot about human anatomy before I should have. That's how little I was.
Well, it's been a wild ride being the daughter of a professional wrestling star, and I mean, what?
He says that loosely.
Well, yeah.
A wrestling star.
Okay, wrestling star. That might have been an exaggeration here with Hack. I don't know.
that.
Well, we get cutlets on delivery. Stars get cutlets on delivery.
That's right.
Good.
But who cooked that up? The star.
That's
how we got
right.
the hook up.
Thank you very much for the cutlets. Shouts out to
Not Just Cutlets. Rob from Not Just Cutlets.
Rob from Not Just Cutlets, who dropped off a tray of cutlets as well as sausage before the show here today.
And some
And then
soup.
the garage soup. His
Yeah.
garage
Yeah, the garage soup was good.
Okay, I mean a big
Just the
feast.
name, you know it has to be good.
Yeah.
I can't
It
believe
has to be good if it's named something garage soup.
you have to actually. It's pretty amazing that Hack was able to actually plug this. He remembered it last week to plug it. He doesn't even remember to plug his own podcast when he's on Giant Wrestling podcasts.
Cutlets.com.
He remembered to plug a local cutlets guy, but can't remember his own podcast.
Yeah,
Thank
he's looking
you.
at his phone like, Rob.
Yeah, I'm
Rob
horrified.
Cutlets, not just last week. We're like,
No,
what
it
is
was
going
Bob.
on here?
It was Bob last week.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
Bob.
Yeah, this
Bobby
Okay.
Cutlets.
This week we corrected. Coco Beware.
Yeah,
Coco Beware. Okay, yes.
Yes,
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
great guy.
Yeah, food's awesome. Great guy. Does all the cooking and stuff out of his house. NotJustCutlets.com on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want. Guys, trust me, if you're in the Delco area, you want to hit this guy
If you
up.
got a grandma that makes you something great, put her in business. That's basically what I actually do. It's so hard to get a job now, if you got kids and stuff like that, and you got to be home, you can't afford to have like 3 kids go to daycare during the summers. Make some cutlets.
Make some
and I didn't
cutlets.
look at
yeah.
and I
Make
didn't
some
look at,
grandmas.
I didn't look at the whole menu yet. I haven't got a chance to, but it's not like just chicken cutlets. Like you said, he's got the sausage, the soup. He said he does like a pasta Alfredo, like a bunch of stuff. I'll have to check it out and let everybody know more. But food is great. Everything I've had so far. So
Well, I'm certainly going to have to be partaking in that one.
yeah, Not Just Cutlets.
Not Just Cutlets. Thank you very much, Rob, for dropping them off. But Kelly, what memories do you have of this guy being your dad? Because you were telling us before the show something he pulled about a bus that he did. Hack was criticizing your mom's
My
stories.
mom's story.
I was a little crazy when I was younger.
What did Hack do one day before elementary school?
Well, I had a boy who I won't name. Was bothering me, hitting me, just being an asshole. Yeah, kid stuff, boy stuff. So I would come home every day. I would tell him about it, and then one day he decided he was going to follow the bus to school. And then when we got to school in the roundabout, The door opened and on he comes onto the bus, walks up to this kid and just gave him hell. And they never bothered me again.
Really? What a shocker. Okay.
Nobody talked to me again.
That's like,
No boy ever said a word no ever again.
And that ended my dating life until after high school. Thank you.
that's like from Straight Outta Compton, where the Crips get on the bus and they're like throwing up gang signs. Like, yeah, that was the end of that.
Heck, come on, man. Well, he's being a protective parent right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Mine was a little bit different. He used to just come to recess and play steady quarterback for us, with a shirt that had 30 different fuck phrases on it. It was like fuck this, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. And the teachers were scared as can be. He's rolling up there with his on the Harley Davidson up to Loomis
On the
Elementary.
fat boy.
Yeah.
$35,000 fat.
Chromed
You had
out.
a Harley?
Yeah.
I never knew you had a Harley.
It was like one
Yeah,
of 10
but-
in the world, and
Yeah,
one of,
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, the rims
Here
were
we
stamped
go.
out, had Harley logos in them. Yeah, it was. I went to the place to buy his mom a motorcycle, and that one was on a pillar in the center of it. I'm like, all right, I'll take that one. Hers was like 8,000. That thing was like 30 or 35 or something.
this was what, like 99?
Yeah.
You had his and hers
And then had Big
Harleys.
Joe
Yeah.
take care of it.
His and hers Harley.
His and hers Harleys.
God rest Big Joe.
Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
he rolling up, eye ring, tattoos, Harley Davidson. My teachers were shaking in their skin. They weren't going to say anything to him. Hack playing steady Q.
The Blood, Sweat, and Beers t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had him. He came. It was National Reading Day, and he was in there reading Dr.
There's actually a
Seuss.
Polaroid of
Oh,
that.
they set me up. The teacher set me up with the hardest tongue-twisted book that there ever was.
And you're half illiterate as is. I
I know, Hack's like fresh off a joint. He's like, fuck, I never read this fucking thing.
Mouse, pouse, douse, wouse, rouse.
How in the
Yeah.
I was the shits then compared to come, dude. I would like,
Any questions?
Now, there's a picture of that. We'll have to find it and put
I
that
don't
up.
remember that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there's a Polaroid picture in this house of that.
it was in Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis,
Okay,
yeah,
Loomis,
Lawrence
okay.
Park. Yeah, they had him of all people come in for National Reading Day, and it was Dr.
See,
Seuss.
I was up in Paxton then, so
Yeah.
I didn't remember. Yeah, I would try. He embarrassed us all the time.
It still does.
Pulling away from us when we would go to get in the car, right in front of all of our friends.
In the pickup line, we'd go to get in, pull up a little bit, go to get in, pull up, go
Yeah,
to get in, pull.
be getting done field hockey, all my gear, my school shit, and he's all right. Get in with the big 15-passenger van that's embarrassing as it is. Pull it up. And then I open the door and he's like, whoa, whoa, and you're just
I'd
sitting
be
there
like, I promise, I'll let you in this time.
Oh, yeah, yelling out, will you get in already? And we're like, Jesus Christ, and it smelled like a Cypress Hill concert in the van. It's like Cheech and Chong's up in smoke.
Yeah. Everybody got a contact high as
Oh,
soon
the
as you
good
open
old
the door. Blowing up lawn chairs in the outfield during my freaking championship game.
Doing that too.
What did he do?
Sat in a lawn chair and exploded it into smithereens, like Sabu putting your mama through a coffee table.
Yeah, he just went to go sit down, and I mean, Hack was probably on the gas at this point.
Championship
Like
softball
280.
game. Yeah.
Just went there.
Championship softball game right next to third base. Sets up his chairs, sunning. I'm catcher.
Oh, yeah,
and then-
probably catching a tan with his shirt off.
Yeah. We're in the wind up of the first pitch, and all you hear is whack. And we all look, and I'm like, there he is on the ground, straight, lovely, wonderful. And he sponsored the team too, so I couldn't even say anything. I was
Yeah.
like,
Nice.
of course.
I was gonna say, was that Hack's bar?
You pay, do you do whatever you want?
Team Extreme.
Yeah, it was Team
Is that what it
Extreme.
was?
Yeah.
You were Team
2
Extreme.
years in a row.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
he's like, I'm a sponsor. It's gonna be Team Extreme, and I was like, oh, okay.
Instead of like Betty's Homes and Gardens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, geez. Growing up with this guy as your dad, though, I mean, it's got to be tough times, you know? Yeah. The faces she just
These
made.
two lived at freaking, when we had the house in Florida, Utah, and one in Philly. Dude, they lived at freaking, what's the place in Orlando?
Well, there's a
Gardens.
Well,
couple.
it had to be there 100
Disneyland.
times in
Yeah,
your life.
Disney World,
You guys
Busch Gardens.
lived there.
Yeah.
And then I lived in therapy.
And then, on Wednesdays, we would just take off on Wednesdays and go to, what was the place with all the roller coasters?
Busch Gardens.
Busch
Yeah,
Gardens?
we would go to Busch Gardens just on a Wednesday. Their schools
Yeah.
were so bad in Florida.
The
back then.
Montu, we'd ride the Montu like
The
8 times.
The Kumba.
Run to and from car like five times in a row, dude. They lived the life. Ollie didn't get that life. I missed out on all that great shit, dude. Living at the beach.
He's like,
Yeah. Dude, literally.
I got like
living in
WrestleMania 23, and that was about it.
there you go. You got Mania 23.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, we've had Vegas the past couple
Yeah,
of years.
no, I'm
you
actually
know,
enjoying.
we've had
I'm actually benefiting more from it now than I ever did when I was
Yeah,
fucking.
totally.
Yeah,
England.
well, you got the Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, that's true.
The Osborne version.
You got the Black Sabbath version.
Hey, order this for me.
So true.
Oh, God.
No, yeah, I mean, when I always tell people, like, she knows, I'm like, dude, it had its great moments. It's like, it has its ups and downs. It's just, I mean, pretty much like every other family. I mean, it could be a little bit heightened up, you know,
Yeah, okay.
to a certain extent or whatever.
Yeah, you
but,
could drive around for 2 days to Mac machines and pull $300 out of each one.
Oh,
to
God.
jail in New York.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
God. The Lou Albano birthday party.
Yeah.
me and
Don't
Kelly
even
went.
get me
Oh.
started.
The two of
right.
you dealing with that. I mean,
We went through hell.
oh, God.
Remember we sat at that
They
little
went through
restaurant?
hell. I'm in jail and they went through hell.
Because of your behavior.
Deserved it.
How about your behavior?
We sat at some restaurant that had like a little jukebox at the table, and we were like in the darkest of dark at this point, and we're like, what are we gonna do? And we're like, let's just play the Sound of Silence, and we're sitting there like, hello darkness, my old friend.
Like,
At
eating
this,
like, Jesus Christ.
diner, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? And then we get a lawyer. We secured a lawyer.
Yeah, we had a lawyer, and this guy was just horrifying. He had like ketchup on his shirt. Like, this dude, like,
This dude's gonna
Dude.
I'm
we were like-
guilty.
And I'm like, I'm rolling, like, I was like
He
20.
was all disheveled.
Yeah, I was like 20, 21.
Yeah, I'm
rolling up
18.
through, like,
And all we
Jamaica,
needed him for
like-
was employment, like a hearing. We didn't really need I didn't really technically even need a lawyer.
no,
well,
and it
we
was,
couldn't talk to you because you were in jail, so we didn't know.
Yeah, it was horrible.
and we were Yonkers. Yonkers is like Haiti if you've ever been there. Just,
Oh my
it's
God.
like,
And like, we're walking
The
in.
cops robbed me.
it's,
Oh,
Literally
So,
robbed me in
yeah.
the back of the paddy wagon.
and
So
there's
I
like
find-
paparazzi and shit
Yeah.
everywhere, like
We're
following like me and
what are
her.
we
We're
doing?
like,
We have
Oh,
no
we're
protection.
late.
And I'm like, what? So what? We went in. I played some damsel in distress and was like, "How could you do this to my dad?" Like, selling
What a
it.
worker! A worker!
it
And
runs
then-
in the family.
No, but then we get in the car and I'm like, "You motherfucker!"
I
Now
thought it
he-
was gonna be all like roses and shit
Well, what
like
was
that.
it-
I
what
get
was-
out, I get
They're
yelled.
catcalling me from the prison as I'm walking into post your bail. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, and it's
This
not like
is
guys are
wonderful.
doing hard time either. Guys are in there for fucking like weekends.
Well, what was the bill? Like 10 grand, 5 grand?
Yeah, it was like,
It was
10 grand.
But, and Hack's like, you know, take my card, get the 10 grand out, like post a bill or whatever. And we're like, okay. And then it comes to learn we can only get $500 out of each ATM.
Oh, Mac machines back then.
You had a Mac,
That's
you get it,
all
yeah.
they would
Yeah,
let you.
so we're
I
me and
got
her.
them.
It's like midnight. We're driving all around New York,
Westchester, New York,
Yeah,
thank
trying
God.
to find ATM after ATM. We're going up, getting 500 out here, 500 out here, 500. Like driving all over. It's like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. We're up there. Like we drove up and back to Yonkers. Like,
Oh,
a
and it
couple
was
different
hot out
times.
too. It was like
Yeah.
100 degrees out hot.
And finally,
I'll never forget the phone call I got either. Hi, I'm in jail in New York.
Do we have cell phones?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was only like 15
Yeah,
years
don't
ago.
worry. You had my number on
Dude, it
speed
was-
dial then.
It was like 20 years ago. 15, 20 years ago, right?
was a while
it was
ago.
like probably like the end of the Nokia, beginning of the Razor days.
Yeah.
What made you act up at Lou Albano's birthday party like that? It was just a wild
Long
time.
Island iced teas.
Just
37 Long Island.
Dude,
7 Long Islands.
They counted them.
It's not Andre the Giant.
I know, but that's why I drank Long Islands back then. An extra shot of vodka in it.
That's when I started drinking them after that night. I was
There's
like, Jesus Christ.
already 5 shots in the thing as it is.
Yeah, I don't know if Long Island's a good idea.
So you be the judge how great it was.
You people decide.
Yeah.
he's got the best part of it. A lot of shit happened.
All right, what do you remember about going to Teddy's house at the farm? Do you remember that?
Teddy, yeah,
Rocco. Yeah, because
was it Teddy's house or did we go to because what I'm thinking is when we
911?
went to Tommy Rich's in
that was
the heads.
yes.
Yeah, we talked
In
about
down in
Atlanta.
Georgia? Down in Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, what pay-per-view was that? When the whole crowd had the styrofoam heads?
Cobb County, Georgia.
Yeah,
It was
because
like
they
Living
had-
Dangerously.
I think it was the Living Dangerously 98 or
They
so.
had the boxes delivered to the house.
To Tommy Rich's house.
They all
Like,
did
Yeah.
heads.
Dude, it was like an 18-wheeler filled with just boxes of
Styrofoam
styrofoam heads. And we were staying there because
For who was it? Al.
Al
Snow.
Snow, because Al Snow was going for the belt against Shane,
Yeah.
I believe it was. Yeah, and we were staying down at Tommy's because, like, obviously freaking, Tommy's like, yo, guys, don't get a fucking hotel room. Bring your family down to my house. We'll get in there, do all
We
that.
went strawberry picking.
Yeah.
Rode some horses.
Yeah, the
Went to
whole...
the Piggly Wiggly.
So we were there for... Yeah.
Right, the Piggly Wiggly.
And Tommy Rich said, he was like,
It was WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza 98.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, the key to this here cast iron frying pan, I never clean it. I never cleaned it once.
Okay,
It keeps the
right.
taste in there.
All right,
season
dude, this is
Yeah.
his thing. He cooked 2 pounds of freaking bacon. We're in the kitchen. Cooked 2 pounds of bacon. Right. He took all the grease from that bacon and left it in the pan, and then put crushed tomatoes in it, and that was tomato gravy. And that's what you had fucking for breakfast, over like a biscuit.
But like even after that,
Straight bacon grease with crushed tomatoes in it.
That's a country ass
That-
Oh,
breakfast.
man, harden your arteries in like an hour and a half.
And that's why you were in the ICU about a month ago.
kayfabe. That's all right.
Oh, like the world doesn't know.
Yeah, you'll get all the info.
Like you're,
Yeah, they probably don't know.
No.
What
If you don't know, now you know.
Last month.
yeah.
What
don't
about-
know, now you know.
What about the trips in the Sandman van, going up to New York and Boston and riding in that van?
Oh,
what? You don't have memories of the Sandman
Oh, no,
van?
I
No,
do.
she was texting me. She was cracking up about the Big Ben Tower London story a couple weeks
Big
ago. We were
Ben
talking-
Tower London. No, I drove the Sandman van at one point. This asshole decided, let's teach her how to drive on the Verrazano Bridge.
on the Verrazano
Yeah,
Bridge.
the one that sways. And there's construction, so there's cattle chutes, and I'm in a 15-passenger van full of idiots.
Like 16 years old.
There was 15
15
people.
with the bed in the back.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't the conversion van. It was the 15-passenger van.
Oh, the one I bought for your mom to do that
Yes.
business in?
Yeah,
The
Yes.
one boy.
She wouldn't have been old enough to
that's the
drive
one
the
I had
conversion
you
van.
on the bridge?
Yes.
Wow.
I got you, Raven.
He's like, wow, I was crazy.
Hey, throw him into the fire.
That's very irresponsible, Hank.
Totally.
And they're back
You
there.
get arrested nowadays. You
I'm
get
sitting
arrested for that
there
one.
white knuckling it. He's like, you want to pay attention to the front wheel on the car in front of you. That's how you know what they're going to be
because,
doing.
like, here's the thing: if you're going down the road like this, and in the middle line there's dotted white lines, all you have to do is watch their front tire. If their front tire is going towards the middle line, the rest of the car is going to follow. So you don't have to, because people get stuck like in their head, like, oh, it's a big car. All you got to watch is the front tire.
Driver's ed. Sandman's driver's ed.
Are you
Sign
gonna-
everybody
Are
else.
you going to take her out driving soon?
No.
No?
No.
She answered that pretty quickly.
That was an
My
emphatic.
granddaughter over there. Say hi, honey.
That was an emphatic
That
no
is
right
Kelly's
there.
daughter, Taylor.
Absolutely not.
What
Could not.
about? I remember you telling me the story of the.
She's
East-
horrifying at Roblox, just so I
Oh, how dare you!
Play Roblox.
Oh,
man, now the whole world knows you suck at robots.
What a reversal right there.
She's gonna get all these follow requests, and I'm gonna be like, nope.
Oh yeah, we already went through that.
Yeah, no.
I've thrown already today.
What about, I remember, Ty, you telling me stories about you guys decorating the ECW title.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you remember
You
about
don't
that?
remember anything with this? Yeah, Kelly's looking shocked
You
right
don't?
here. She don't remember.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you glued the
Was that one of the things that got therapized out of me? Because I forgot that.
Is that even a word?
Therapized.
Like, how many years of college have you had?
Therapizing. That's a
Use that in a sentence.
Yeah. Country of origin.
That's it. Okay.
Country of origin, that's funny.
Now,
Yeah, Hack brought home the belt.
was
and
that on Sunset when we lived in Sunset?
I believe so, and we painted it, and then we had the little jewels, like the little bedazzled jewels
'cause what
that we
was
would
that
glue
store?
on the
Oh,
thing. Yeah,
Yes.
AC
We
Moore?
had-
yeah, AC Moore.
Yes.
You got all the little fake shit
Yeah,
in
we
there.
had to fix it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes,
And,
all right.
and Hack was like, "Go ahead."
That was
It was
the
just
original ECW belt.
Yeah.
Which I still think Raven has, but he won't admit it.
the one that.
Did you give him back his favorite shirt?
I don't know.
Well,
Then he must still have
he
it.
probably still has our witchy
Yeah.
poo mat too.
Yeah, the
I
welcome
think he
mat.
did say that when we saw him. Did he say that when we
The
saw
welcome
him?
mat, yes.
The welcome mat.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
we saw
does.
him in Boston, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, and he said he still had the welcome mat at his house.
Well,
No, it said go away.
Oh yeah, it
it
said
said
go
go-
away.
oh my
Yeah.
God, that
He
was
said,
from the
"Go
apartment
away."
in Florida.
Yeah.
That was when we got that when we moved to Tampa.
And then every time he came over and he stole it, and then Hack went back and stole it back from him, and then he came back and stole it back from us
Oh,
again.
and then it was stealing Raven's favorite shirt, and then I'm
Yeah.
not giving you this back.
You gotta entertain yourself. Dude, you do shit to entertain yourself, dude.
Okay. Well, growing up, it's got to be difficult to have the Sandman as your dad in school, too. People asking you all kinds of wrestling questions,
No, dude,
BS.
nobody knew about ECW. We weren't on TV yet.
the only thing, they knew you were a wrestler, but they didn't know,
it was my older school years. It was like I was in high school.
right.
Like I was late high school, just got out of high school. He was more that was like his in school days. But yeah, later in high school.
Well, because I was
everybody
in
knew?
the late, probably late elementary school, and you were in middle to high school, probably. And me, my elementary school friends aren't watching ECW at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? They just know
But my elementary school
Right,
friends
yeah.
are watching WWE, which
Yes.
he was on.
Well,
So
but
I had the more
And you have
friends
to remember
questions.
too,
than
when
anything.
these two were younger, how horrifying the product was in WWE, like the characters and stuff like that. You had a plumber.
the early years,
You know what I mean? You had all these like
95,
Goof guys,
whatever.
It wasn't cool. at
Yeah,
all.
right.
Yeah.
It wasn't cool at all. Nobody
I was gonna say
watching
that was
wrestling with their
horrifying.
friends.
'Cause
No, but by the time Ty was 10, though, it was
How
fucking...
dare you say New Jack was horrifying on the show?
I loved him.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're comparing a plumber to New Jack and horrifying,
No, we love New Jack.
from a
Rest in
parent's
peace.
perspective, I would have thought New Jack would
Okay.
have been more
No, if you're
horrifying.
Maybe
if you're
from a
6,
parent's.
7, 8, seeing New Jack come back with a full
Yeah.
crimson red bloody mask, and me and Kelly are on the other side of the thing, hey,
Yeah. And
nothing of it.
And my
that's true.
my 8, 9-year-old self's up in the rafters singing every word to their entrance music, and I'm like, "Journey with me into the mind of a maniac." Like
Whose music was that?
New
Jack.
Jack. Every word.
Hack doesn't know the lyrics to his own song,
Yeah,
so
he
yeah.
definitely doesn't. There's no way he knows the lyrics to
Not
Enter
one line.
Sandman. Do you ever? I'm trying to think of some other stuff. There was something.
Yeah, I do. Tuck you in, always something. You're free sometimes.
See, I told you, no chance.
Not only was it your song, it was like their most popular song from their most popular album.
Dude, I was listening to sports talk then. I wasn't.
Oh my
He
god.
hates it.
My music days.
But you've
were
also listened to the song 100,000 times.
no.
But you're not listening to the song. Yeah, you're not actually
Yeah.
listening to. You would just think. You might pick up one line from the song.
It was actually one of the things when I first
Hey,
started.
I know, no. I know that song.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but it was
song?
the Public Enemy song. We covered them last week. Yes.
Yeah.
Murder.
There you go. You actually know more lyrics in that song than you do your own.
Here comes the hot stepper.
There you go. That's right.
Well,
You know it.
That was good then.
She knows it.
Well, I know it because I had to freaking listen to it on repeat.
Well, this is what we deal with every week. So,
Was there any wrestlers from that time that you got stories of being backstage where you were like, oh, that person was really nice, or that person was a dick, or any interesting memories that you have of being back at the ECW arena, the fans, anything like that?
Yeah,
that jumps
tell
out?
me about Taz. I'm only kidding. Oh my god.
Taz, I was gonna say I
He
he always says Taz is a dick.
Tell him about the Miz,
it's
too.
like, I didn't know the Miz.
These are recurring jokes on the show.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I listen sparingly because I'm not.
Lucky you.
I'm done. I got an hour drive to work every day. Sometimes I'll listen. No, oh God. I mean, Fonzie, duh.
Fonzie.
He's family. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Christ.
I would tell the stories how
Bring it up,
Fonzie
baby.
would like. He would.
We had a golf cart license. Remember, we had to get our
Yeah.
driver's license in
Yeah.
his golf cart.
down at Fonzie's house. With,
Yeah, he had a nice lake in the back of his
Yeah.
house and
And his
everything. It was
mom,
great
oh my
for
God,
guys.
his
They
mom.
loved it.
I went over and hung out with Mama. His mom.
Mama.
Oh my
The
God.
best.
Fonzie's mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
I
used
mean,
to
that's
sit
like,
there.
yeah, you guys are family.
Dude, she
I mean,
was
honestly,
the
like-
best.
That's
I
what
just
we call
It was
love-
actually her.
Yeah, we called her
Oh, yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, but Fonzie
Yeah.
kind of looked just like his mama too.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he had a big big property. Mama had a big fucking property.
And he had a golf cart.
The golf cart, and we were like younger. And Fonzie said, "Well, you can't drive the golf cart until you get your license."
He made a course.
Yeah, like a driver's ed course around his whole property that we had to take, and then he gave us once
We
we
had
passed. We had
cards.
actually laminated licenses that he made.
Cardboard, but he laminated them and it said pumpkin.
You just hit like hit something.
So I hit a picnic table.
Yeah.
I hit nothing.
And
Okay.
I had just caught like a big ass fish, and I was going to get it mounted. And I hit the picnic table. Nobody else saw it. It was just me. I was by myself driving the thing. And they were like, "Oh, who did it?" And then Fonzie would have like there was
Pay
some
attention,
kid.
Taylor, to
There
the
was
story.
There was some kid.
Yeah, you'll be driving soon.
There was some kid that like worked up at the corner store that
Oh my
like.
God! At the gas station.
Yeah, that would
the
come
only
down.
gas station.
Yeah, whatever. That would come down and hang with us and fish or whatever. And I was like, yeah, it was that kid. Like, whatever. Blamed it on that kid, and they found out basically it was me, so they didn't mount my fish anymore. I got in trouble. They weren't going to mount my fish because I lied about it.
Yeah, be like, no, Tyler, we're not doing that. I'm
Yeah.
revoking your license.
Yeah, Daddy.
And then blowing the whistle.
Yeah.
Wait, he was actually blowing the whistle in real life? He was actually blowing the whistle.
No, yeah, but
No, could you imagine?
Yes, I could actually with him.
But, I mean, him. Raven was
I gotta
another.
take it, Daddy.
He was another
Yeah.
staple.
I remember Fonzie. We were in the house in Drexel Hill. It was me, you, and Fonzie.
Oh
And I
my
could be in the
God,
house
that
and be like,
house.
I'm gonna take the kids for a ride, and we would drive around the thing and be like, "Let me clear my throat." That song, and
Oh
he
my
would be
God.
hitting the brakes
And
with
he'd
the
be
song,
hitting the
like,
brakes to the. God damn.
yeah, like we always
Yeah.
said, Fonzie's family is family
And that
comes.
was the old beater Buick we had because you had to go
That
get
blue-
trash pick jalopies.
Hey,
even
that's what
though
Barnes he was selling me back then.
Yeah.
I wasn't rich yet.
the star driving an old grandma
That was-
Buick with a headliner coming
Giant
off
boat.
And that was the house where we did my birthday party
with the
thing.
blue meanie. Yeah, and you- woo, I remember him hitting the side of the damn cabinet.
Yeah. But when I always talk about the guys here, I'm like, dude, they were like our big brothers, our uncles. Like they were
I was gonna
always
say
so.
they weren't my big brothers.
No, but I'm like.
My uncles.
No, yeah, but
My
I'm saying like
crazy
to me, it felt like they were either like my bigger brothers or like uncles or like whatever, like all super nice dude. Like you may not like think about it or they might not come off that way, like, but they were always super nice to us. Like,
Dude, Raven took me in. I remember we were on. I forget. It might have been some pier. We were down in Florida. I can't remember if it was Clearwater or whatnot. I had to go to the bathroom. I was littler. Dude, he snuck me into the first men's bathroom. Was like, here, held up the line and was like, get in there and go to the bathroom. Raven. I don't know where he was. Or my mom. They were somewhere, I think, with him. But I'm like, I look back at this shit and I'm like, oh, like, this is my life. This is my life.
Well, dude, we weren't normal people.
No.
No.
Yeah.
We just were. None of us were. I mean, like Stevie Richards was normal. You know what I mean? Nova was normal. You know what I mean?
In real life.
But
Yeah.
there was a lot of us that were just straight nuts.
Yeah, well, it's a chaotic
Just-
world.
And they were watching us.
Just
Yeah. They were our babysitters.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Fonzie. I feel like Fonzie and Raven were the staples, really.
Pretty much,
I mean, they
yeah.
were because that's
That's who we all traveled
Yeah, we
with
traveled
for the
with
most.
them.
But everybody else,
Yeah,
like,
everybody-
we're always like security guards. Everything, like, we would roam the whole buildings anywhere we went for
Never
free. Everybody
felt
would always
not
look.
safe,
For,
yeah.
everybody
Right.
was always looking out for us. Like,
I mean, it's like a giant family, extended
right,
family.
and we were the only, because Hack was the oldest one in the locker room, minus like Terry Funk. So he was the only one that really had kids, or that could bring
we're
the
all way
kids.
younger.
You know, that could bring the kids because he was local in Philly.
Yeah.
Like, if you had kids and you weren't from around, like, they weren't bringing them constantly to the shows and stuff like
I just
that.
had to
so-
remember I had to close my eyes or avert my eyes if I walked through the curtain without warning.
Well, yeah, because it was just one
It
big
was
room that everybody was
mad.
getting dressed in.
Yeah.
no
one
locker
big-
room.
Yeah.
No locker room. Just
Well,
No, there was
at
one.
the end there was
Yeah.
the upstairs. They
And
put
the-
the bathrooms in
And
upstairs.
the little one, right? If you come back from the ring
at
at
the
the
bottom
arena,
of the stairs.
no, the top. There's the one upstairs, and then as soon as you came in through the curtain on the right,
Yeah.
that was a room too.
No, but yeah, and how do you? I don't know if you can
New
answer.
Jack was tits.
he liked New Jack.
I love New Jack.
Yeah.
New Jack was the shit.
I love New Jack too. New
I
Jack
mean,
is
but
awesome.
as a little girl, you would think, oh, like that would be the last person you would gravitate
Scarred
towards.
forehead.
Oh my God! He every time he saw me, hey, Bunkin! Like he was
Face just dripping
Yeah.
blood, like
he was so good, so fun.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's
And
really
then
cool.
when we were little, it was Todd Gordon. We would
Yeah.
go swimming at his house. He was another big
Scorp.
staple.
Yeah.
Scorp. I have pictures of that. It was me, you, Todd, his kids, and Nancy.
Nancy was
Nancy,
there.
yeah.
And
And
Johnny
Scorp.
Grunge was there.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Them pictures are
And,
just
At the pool,
Teddy. And Teddy,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, we have them somewhere.
That's it.
I have them.
That's one thing he
Okay.
always talks about is like even now when he's doing the convention circuit and everything, it's like ECW was one big family, and it's like he gets to have family reunions on the weekends when he sees these people. and stuff.
yeah, Todd September 27th, somewhere in New York. There's going to be like 8 of us together.
Yeah, it's a lot. No, ones you wouldn't normally see too, like Super Crazy, he'll be there.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know
wow.
that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
be
so,
there.
yeah, things like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's September,
Nice.
so I mean that'll be a really fun time. Do you keep up at all with pro wrestling at all in these days?
No, she has a life.
No, yeah, you're not.
She's been running far away from me.
Yes.
I went the other route.
You,
I mean, kind of. I mean, so now with social media,
you just see it on your
I mean, and
algorithm.
it's especially because it still has such a big fan base. I know plenty of people that still watch it, that
Yeah.
still go see it, that still somehow find out, like when my daughter tells them, this is my grandfather.
Robbie Cullett.
That still find out, like, holy shit. Because now, like, all my age people, like, this was their jam. This was their heyday. So, I mean,
Well, they
I
lived through
don't...
The Rock and the
Yeah,
Stone
like-
Cold.
But
like,
now
every-
they're-
shit was on fire. Then the people were watching. 5 million people every Monday night were tuned in.
Yeah, I don't,
But now their kids, like people your age, our age, like their kids can, if they have like the WWE video game, can know who he is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
and
they
it's-
would even know.
I don't. So I wouldn't. The longest answer to your question that he hates when I do that. I don't follow it per se, but I, can kind of keep up with who's the big talk right now.
yeah.
But like when you guys, I listened to your
So
one.
you know LA Knight got fired?
No, he didn't. You're wrong, sir.
He was ripping into Triple H.
Yeah, that was AI hack. He got
Got by AI.
He got got by an AI video a couple of weeks
Least
ago. and thought
shocking
it was
thing
true.
ever.
I know it is
Yeah,
the
I'm
least
like,
shocking thing ever.
Here's my
But
shocked face.
yes,
I
yes.
asked Taylor today. I'm like, "Is this AI?" She's like, "No, it would say it's AI." And I'm like, and it was AI, wasn't it?
It looked like it to me.
You said the one in
It's
our group.
hard, dude.
You said
Yeah,
the
it
one
is
in our
hard.
group chat
Yeah,
about the
one,
sports people getting hit.
That
Yes.
was totally real to me.
Well, it was AI.
Wow, you
Yeah.
definitely need a fact checker.
Yeah. Well, we have
Jesus
all his.
Christ.
He's our hack checker. He's our resident hack checker.
Yeah.
But
Well, his eyes aren't the greatest
Man,
anymore.
everybody knows I'm half-ass clueless.
Half-assed.
At 66.3%. 2/3.
2/3.
No, I mean, and I'm so out of the loop. Like I know Rhea Ripley
Okay, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, she's huge.
All right.
Yeah,
She's a show favorite.
Hack got a picture with her and stood on his tippy toes for it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
She's tiny. You won't believe how small she is.
And you had to stand on your tippy toes?
I just do it for pictures. That's the way it is.
It's just a habit.
He felt insecure. He wanted to make sure he was tall.
I'd feel insecure too
I
next
do it
to her.
for every picture. I do it with fans and anything, and all of them.
Yeah, it's just a habit.
Yeah, it's a hack habit there.
Oh, well, it could have fooled me. I never.
Yeah, especially when you're with other boys. Like, there were the guys where everybody was bigger than you back in the day. You know what I mean? So if you're in a picture with them, you got to be on your toes.
That
You look like a midget.
explains a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the vanity and the ego right there coming out there. That's true.
Hey, you don't get to that position unless you got an ego.
And
You have
insecurities
to
as
have
well.
a super ego. Well, everybody. Well, Freud
Well, you
said
do have to
everybody
have
has
that.
a super ego.
Oh, here we go. Now we're going to learn about Freud.
Well, I think if you be a serious, say the same thing.
Those are the Big Daddy glasses, so she can become invisible.
Something about psychology here.
Okay. Yes, the ego.
Even
that you have.
Taylor's rolling her eyes over
I
there.
was gonna say she's starting to look a little tired.
like,
Yeah,
there.
she's ready to go.
She's ready to roll.
Yeah, she's bored. Subway surf wasn't enough.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been fantastic having you here today. I really appreciate you hopping on the show, and I know that it's great to have you on here. And Hack celebrating a birthday here too. I know.
I know, on Juneteenth.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to acknowledge it. You hate acknowledging your birthday.
Other people's
No, I'll text
birthdays
him
are
happy
fine.
birthday, and he still won't even say thanks because he's like, oh, I don't know.
He doesn't respond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's
It's not just you, Tosh.
Yes.
You know what's great? He'll text me happy birthday or call me or whatever, and then he'll be like, how old are you now? So he remembers the birthday, but
Oh, every time I get tired. When's your birthday again? That's a
14th
good.
to 24th. I got it right
Yeah,
now.
it's the 14th. Yeah, but it was.
okay.
Yeah, it
Took
was-
years for that.
and then on the 14th,
He's
it'll
got
be.
his
And I
hours.
always was easy July 5th.
Yeah, you got to cheat for mine. Everybody's got to cheat for
So
mine.
you got the easiest birthday and
Yeah.
the easiest hack.
yeah.
How's it feel to be God's favorite?
What do you mean
Let's have a trauma off. Trauma off. Trauma
No
off.
part of this life is easy. Trust me.
easy? Hack for a lot of these
It may
stuff.
be easier at
That's
some
what I meant.
point,
He had the easy version.
but
Me not.
I have the senile version.
yeah, that might actually be worse.
Yeah, so what's the show on? What's the show with the dad on it with all the kids?
Great.
Showtime.
Shameless.
Oh, shameless.
Frank Gallagher.
Oh,
yeah,
you
you're
are
Frank
totally
Gallagher.
Yeah, you're
Gallagher.
Frank, like less,
Totally.
a little bit
A
less.
little
but-
bit less, but that's the only
I don't
difference
know.
is he was broke.
That's pushing.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a little bit of money.
well, Hack at
She stared him down about that one there.
99 is probably equal to Frank Gallagher.
Yeah.
Yeah, what year?
99 Hack?
Yeah, 99 Hack is Frank Gallagher.
99
Totally.
Hack.
And
with
I'm
money.
definitely-
Candidate.
Yeah, and I'm definitely Fiona coming in like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you were Fiona. Yeah. Yeah. Kel would take
When
control
Pumpkin
of
Barks
it.
people listen.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, except you.
No,
Well,
he
he would. All right.
You are the only one he will listen to.
I think he cowers. I think he begs off for
No,
you.
he
I
does.
can see it.
If
I can
I
see
ever
it.
got
Guys, put her on the phone.
yeah. If I ever got a problem, I'd put Kel. I'm like, Hack. I just called Kelly. She's on the phone. Hack's like, fuck. God damn it.
Ambulance people don't want to take me to the hospital. I'm like, no, I'm not
And
coming.
I'm like, Kelly's on the fucking phone.
I'm
He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, he's like, I was like, oh, I know them. Put them on the phone.
Well, you are a medical professional.
I don't. Yeah.
Right,
Man.
but that still doesn't mean he would have to do what they say.
It's not going to mean he would listen to you, I'm
That's,
sure.
that's
But
the part I took from wrestling
Okay.
was when they all ran when the white suits ran out to pick them up off the mat, scrape them off.
What were they
Who was it?
called?
Roxanne? Was that her name?
No, Roseanne.
Roseanne. With
With Todd turned into a crack whore.
Oh, well,
A crack addict.
thanks a lot.
Crack whore.
I
Yeah, she was a British chick. Her and her husband, right?
thought Bob Ortiz's wife did it.
No.
No, Bob Ortiz's wife was the poofy hair.
Yes, and I thought she played the medic at some
No,
point.
that was
No.
Rose.
No, the blonde-haired British chick was the
I
medic.
don't know.
Her husband. Yeah.
Her name didn't matter.
Yeah.
Whole lot of good they did you.
Turned her straight to a crack addict.
okay. That's very.
Cal, that's probably your cue to take Taylor out of here.
And with that, we're gonna go. There's children
There's
in
enough
the
trauma.
room.
We have, yes. So we got to have you back someday as well.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
of course.
I gotta beg them to let me know things.
What do you mean beg them?
I mean, I had to bribe them with food this
No,
time.
you
They're
didn't
like,
bribe
"Oh!"
anything.
No.
You're more
No,
than
this
I'm
was
messing,
this
I'm
was the
messing.
last minute of the moment hack idea, like
Yeah.
it usually always is.
No, it was
but
great.
we'll plan it out next time.
We
And it'll
will.
be better.
And I'm sure the audience.
Since I'm a
loves-
medical professional. and
That's
all,
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
You know, I got people to care for.
Yes. Yes.
I
Absolutely.
thought it was a pretty funny segment.
I thought it was a great. I'm so glad you joined us
Just a
today.
different point of view. We're always getting our
Yes.
point of views. It's great to have a different
You
point of
lived
view.
it as well, and really appreciate
And
you
Gunk
coming
was
on.
late, walked in late, just so everybody knows.
Yes, he was. He
He's
was
either
late.
leaving early. Are you leaving early too, Gunk? No, I'm here for the show.
Okay. Okay. Good.
When
He
he
did
30.
fa- I will-
you hear the story.
I will tell you, he did FaceTime me before the show.
Gunk's got keys falling into a mysterious cavern in his car.
That's it.
I saw a video of it.
I think
Honey Mustard would have been on her.
No, Honey Mustard was on her hands and knees trying to go under the car mat while
Wait.
Gunk is on FaceTime
big-
showing
Who
me.
is Honey Mustard?
His
It's his
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
It's a whole.
It's an intense
It's a podcast inside joke.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Honey
If you
Mustard.
listened, maybe you would know.
I
Yes.
know, but you know,
Well, but, I mean, if you really want to know the story behind Honey Mustard, is Gunk made me go to Burger King one night here after the show. He really twisted my arm for that too. And
I was kicking and screaming the whole way.
yeah, so as we're in the Burger King drive-thru, they forgot the Honey Mustard for her order that he was going to bring back to her. And he made me go back and get the Honey Mustard.
As if he was going to get whipped with a belt.
He
If you didn't bring home the honey
I have
mustard.
never seen him more fearful of anything in my life. So I am confident.
well, she sounds like my kind of woman.
Well,
Yes.
she's very good looking. That's why he kisses ass.
Yeah, so that's why he
Oh,
made
yeah.
Way
sure.
over
Yeah.
his head.
He made sure he got the honey
So
mustard.
far Nefertiti over his head.
So that's
All right,
why.
well, good for him.
Sometimes
for
you got to
him.
go back through the drive-thru.
Yes.
All right, Honey Mustard. Does she know her name's Honey Mustard?
I believe she.
Okay,
She
yeah,
does
yeah.
know.
I was
yes.
gonna say because let's not be
No, it's
dogging
not.
Honey
It's
Mustard.
not mean at all. She's a very nice lady. And,
She's a nice lady.
she is.
She's great.
She is. She's very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, she's awesome. We just
Don't know how
that
she puts
story
up with
was
this guy.
that story
He
just is
obviously
too
has
good.
her under some spell or something that we don't know.
Yeah. But, all right, Kelly, thanks
Have
for
some
joining us.
information
Yeah,
about
get
her
on
or
home.
something.
Get Taylor
Get
in
home
bed.
safe.
Yeah.
Taylor's snoozing over there.
Get the kid to bed. Let the dog out. You know.
Who let the dogs out?
Thank you so much for joining us here today. And please. Awesome. Thank you so
So-
much,
Thanks,
Kelly.
Kelly.
I really
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Adios. Packed. I know you don't want to, but take your mic.
I do. I like it without this.
You like it? You like it without the mic?
Yeah, I
Okay.
need a head thing.
Yeah, you want a head thing.
Or
Okay.
something like that.
Well, we'll work on that.
We all
for
want
you,
some
bud.
head things.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey-yo.
Some head mics.
This week on the show,
Mustard might be
She knows
listening.
what that means. It ain't our fault.
this week on the
Seriously.
this week on the show, we are going over the career and the Benoit tragedy of Nancy Benoit. And Nancy was one of the most influential women in ECW. So,
In all of professional wrestling.
in all professional wrestling, and I really want to celebrate her career before we get into the tragedy portion of it. But heck, as far as like memories of her when you guys started out in the business, when you're first working with her, what jumps out?
Dude, I was just so young and so unbelievably excited that Kevin Sullivan, pulled me aside and he goes, "Listen, kid, I'm going to WCW to be the booker there. My wife's going to be with you from now on."
And that was in '94.
Whatever year it was or whatever, but it was early, yeah.
Do you remember having any thoughts of like Nancy like before Kevin had told you that, or like seeing her or anything?
Yeah, very little in magazines because you got to remember it wasn't on. She was in Florida territory
Yes.
and stuff like that. I never
Yes.
saw any of that.
Right.
I only seen pictures of her in magazines.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know what I mean. But I knew she was obviously somebody.
Yeah, because I didn't know if you were like, oh fuck it, like you knew who she
Oh
was.
no!
And you're like,
Oh no! I knew she was a cat. She was a cat.
So right.
I'm like, yeah, this career taking another step.
Her career started out in Florida from being seen in magazines. Kevin Sullivan saw her and was it like pictures in magazine, and then saw her and then got her for his stable. and they were doing. It was really big at the time in the news. Was this satanic panic of Satan worship and things like that?
Yeah, because that was his thing.
And he created a stable where she was like a follower of his, and it was a really
she was Dark Journey or that was
Fallen Angel.
Fallen
Angel. And it was a very interesting satanic stable that she had. Luna Vachon was in it at one point. Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
Humperdinck was in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they just created a ton of heat down there in Florida, man. And she was big, really big part of that act. And it gave it another level. And this was all Kevin Sullivan's brainchild. And that's how she got her start in pro wrestling, was managing him in that part of the act. Now then she ends up going to WCW in the late 80s, and she was introduced as a nerdy fan of the Steiner brothers, and then she was
I kind of remember
in the crowd. And then she turned on the Steiners, and she ends up managing Doom.
What year was this?
This was late 80s.
Okay.
And then she was managing Butch Reed and Ron Simmons' Doom.
That's right.
And they ended up feuding with the Four Horsemen. And then she was positioned with Ric Flair, and she was positioned with the Horseman herself. So at this point, before she goes to ECW, she had worked with Kevin Sullivan, Doom, and the Four Horsemen. I mean, she's already worked with a ton of big acts, so for you...
And then she gets me, she was probably like, oh, God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what is Kevin
doing to me?
This is way above my pay grade.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, what? For you, as a young wrestler, to get this opportunity, she used to be managing Ric Flair, now she's managing you. I mean, you gotta be...
Yeah, dude, I'm like, step up. But I couldn't understand why he was leaving her. Why he was leaving her there. It didn't make sense to me then.
He was in ECW in late '93, and he had been managing. She had been managing him and Taz as a tag team, and then Sullivan left ECW in spring of '94, and then she.
That was for WCW, the book there, right?
He goes to WCW in spring of '94 to be on the booking committee, and it's a big task for him.
And I just didn't understand, if you get the book, why did you? Isn't it just obvious that you bring her with you?
Well, he ends up bringing her in '96, but not until then.
Maybe that he wanted, I don't know, maybe he thought that could have been a possible distraction.
Conflict of interest, maybe, or
he's got the book, and then he's also got to worry about her and do the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And, maybe it's hard to book her in any position.
Yeah,
well, and maybe he's thinking let me go there and actually do something and get some respect before I try bringing my wife.
And I'm fired in 6 months.
Yeah.
It could be like that. Yeah.
So your character at this point, you were estranged from Peaches at the point, who was managing you, and
I don't even know how that happened.
So
I think we moved to Utah and she couldn't come. Maybe that had something to do with it.
So no. She left you after you accidentally hit her during a match where you were temporarily blinded, and then Woman drove a wedge between you guys, and then she convinced you that Peaches was cheating on you with Tommy Cairo. So this is
bills.
This is where you come up with the pay your bills line and everything.
Oh, I had no idea. I would have said that was way before I was with Nancy.
So you guys actually had a tag team match on an ECW show, When Worlds Collide, in May of '94. It was Woman and you taking on Cairo and Peaches in a tag match.
I would have said that absolutely never happened.
Okay, well...
I'd love to see what Nancy was wearing.
So Peaches caned you a bunch in the groin, and then Woman...
I can see her outfit. I can see the outfit that she's wearing in that. She's got a bathing suit thing on and leotards underneath it. And it's like a light green.
Well, Woman threw salt in her eyes, and then you ended up caning Tommy Cairo and Peaches.
That's how we learned that you needed to have salt or sugar with powder to give it that density to throw it, because I screwed up.
With that spot?
Yeah, with that spot, getting the belt from Morocco.
So then later you move in '94, and you're feuding with Tommy Dreamer because he kissed Woman. So that's how the feud started off with you and Tommy.
I didn't know that.
I think I remember that now.
I like learning all this shit.
Yeah, and then this is where you guys did the I Quit match, and you had the blinding angle where...
It was an I Quit match?
Yeah, the lit cigarette...
Well, you had to quit, not...
I think it was an I Quit match. That's what I
said. Yeah, I get it.
So you had the cigarette hit your eye, and then you got caned in the face. And then after
Oh,
the
yeah,
match,
that's right. The one across the temple.
yes. And then
Everybody bought it.
after the match, Woman left you, and then Tommy Cairo is just talking a lot of shit on you, mocking you. And then at the November to Remember, we went over this. You come out and you guys have the reconciliation, and then Woman cuts it off. And then Kane's Peaches threatening you, and Dreamer came to the ring to stop her, and that's where you take off the eye patch,
God,
showing
Paulie was
that you're
great, wasn't he?
that
God,
just-
that's so good.
all these things
That is so good.
woven together, where you just jumped Dreamer, and then it was all just a way to get Dreamer and Cairo going against each other. So that was some really, really good stuff.
That's
man.
just some unbelievable booking.
It's money. It really is money.
That is great shit.
And I mean, Paul Heyman referenced it in WWE and Real just this past year, talking about that angle. I
With
mean,
the Seth Rollins like fake knee injury thing.
yeah,
I think I remember you telling me that.
yeah. She helped you. She turned on you going with Shane Douglas, and then she turned back on him, and then
I
she
won the belt, I
yes,
think.
she turned on Shane Douglas in that match.
That was a Shane screw up. The finish of that match, he didn't want to do the job to me. And he made himself look stupid. He made himself look weak in the finish, but just saying.
She ends up managing
Shane.
you and Too Cold. And yeah, I mean, it was there's just a lot of she's managing.
And we
you guys.
had it all. We had all the gold in the company. Dude, back then there wasn't like 17 belts. There
There's
was like
3.
tag team championships and a heavyweight championship.
TV.
That's all there
And
was.
the television.
and the
oh,
TV.
yeah.
There was
Scorp
3.
had the TV title.
There was only 3 belts in
Who was the first TV title holder then?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it
I
up.
wanted because I know we didn't have one originally. I wonder who the first one. I want to say like Jericho or something.
No,
like,
it was before that. I want to say like
Maybe
Jason or
Eddie?
something. Jason. I think it was pretty early.
all right.
Yeah, I want to say like
somebody
Eddie.
find that one out.
Yeah,
Who
I
was the first TV champion for ECW?
So she ends up managing you guys for a while, both of you, and then
We're on fire.
it's 96 now, and you're feuding with Raven, and Woman has signed a deal to go to WCW, and she's already started making appearances for her, and she made her final appearance at the Big Apple Blizzard Blast for ECW in New York.
I have no idea what we did.
Well, we've done this show on the show before,
And
and
it's even worse than I'm stupid.
Joey Styles and you both refused to go to WCW. Woman was trying to get you guys to come with her, and then you and Too Cold
Okay,
kick her
yeah,
out
I
of the
remember
building.
that, yeah.
And
Too Cold carries
carries
her
her
out.
out.
Fucking
Throws her in the
Okay, I
limo.
do remember
Yeah.
him carrying her out.
Yeah. So she gets kicked out, and she goes to WCW here at this point, rejoining.
How great is that by Paul saying that we turned WCW down?
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
what
And
does
kicking
that
her
say?
out.
Yeah,
How
right.
great is that? Turning the negative into a positive.
That's what you
like
gotta do.
Absolute total positive.
So we kicked the bitch out.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's dude. He is that dude is brilliant.
And then she's back in WCW, and she starts managing the Four Horsemen. And she's with Benoit, Flair, Arn Anderson, Brian Pillman, and Miss Elizabeth was also the manager. So she's kind of like co-managing Flair with Miss Elizabeth. And then there's a series. So this is maybe one of the strangest things in wrestling history. She's married to Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan is the booker. Kevin Sullivan books a storyline for her to have an affair with Chris Benoit. And what proceeds to happen is Chris Benoit and her actually fall in love. He booked his own divorce in a wrestling storyline that ended up actually happening. It's the craziest thing ever.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more.
I mean,
Not happen more, but like.
It happens all the time.
Well,
in
you
this
see,
business.
you see it
I
on
mean, not,
TV.
It's a touchy business.
not somebody book it themselves.
Right. I mean, but you see it on TV. You see it in movies where people are like, you're on set, you're close proximity, and next thing you know, just
Yeah,
develops.
they fall in love. Yeah.
And Benoit and Sullivan had a series of matches, crazy brawls and big matches, and it ends up with Sullivan. She actually left Sullivan to go with Benoit. And it's just so weird. I mean, it really is.
Well, dude, it might have also been. I mean, that might have been that whole time apart. Her and the Kev. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what?
I mean, look, it's just a very...
Dude, this stuff happens. It's happened recently in the WWE where two people fell in love with each other that were married to other people.
Yeah, it happens.
It's common.
But for a booker to book that angle and then for that to happen,
That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, you book your own divorce.
And then, Sullivan is still in management at WCW into 1999 when you get there. So Benoit has to deal with one of his bosses at work where he took that guy's wife. And I know it's wrestling. It's not like a regular job, but it's still very awkward for all those individuals. And Benoit and his friends, which were Eddie and Perry Saturn and Shane Douglas and Chop and a lot of those undercard wrestlers.
And Dean.
Yeah, those guys weren't getting pushes. And I think that there was some resentment of the upper card, but there was also thinking that Sullivan was the one keeping their thumb on them a bit. And then what happens is, at one point, Vince Russo is removed from the booker position in '99. This is after You're No Longer in the Company Act. And who they put back in charge was Kevin Sullivan. And Benoit and Dean and Eddie and all these guys, Shane Douglas was one of them, said, we're not working for here. We'll leave. And they said, well, that's not going to happen. And what ended up happening was, what was it?
Then they leave, and then all of a sudden Shane's out of a job.
Well, hold on, I'll tell that part.
They
of
went
it too.
behind him.
I'll tell that part of it too.
Yeah.
I believe it was Eddie Graham who was threatened one of them, and because of that, they all had a loophole to get out because he threatened violence against the worker. They were going to sue. So he was able to get. They were all able to get out of their contracts. They gave them their release.
What, by that safe working environment?
Yes,
like something
whatever,
like that.
Yeah. So they give Benoit the belt, and he decides not to take the belt and to leave instead. And they all jump ship to WWE in 2000.
Yeah,
without Shane. So
and they all showed up on like Raw or something the same time
together.
or whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and there was Conan was one of them. There was a couple other guys who were like they wanted out at the same time,
right,
but they couldn't get out of their deal. But they also kind of went behind Shane's back and didn't tell him of the plans when they had it all planned. So it was kind of like,
well, was it more or less WWE didn't want Shane?
I think it pretty much was at the
That's exactly what it was.
And
right.
They all knew the deal. They knew that when they signed that Shane wasn't part of it.
And-
They all knew that.
And Conan was another one of those guys who also wanted out, but WWE didn't want him. So it was
Right.
just those four that jumped. So those four go to WWE, and obviously Benoit had historic wrestling run in WWE as both a worker and a lot of top programs.
And then the strap.
And he got the strap. He wins the title at WrestleMania 20, and you have
Unbelievably jacked out of his mind.
well, you have that and Eddie celebrating at WrestleMania 20 with the confetti coming down, and it was a moment for both of them where it was like we have achieved the peak of this industry together, both of us being champions at the same time, and it was WWE's way of kind of celebrating some wrestlers that were not prototypical WWE wrestlers. They broke that glass ceiling of what constituted a top
You
guy.
could be a shorter dude.
You could be a
And
shorter
that's
dude.
it.
And it was basically Vince acknowledging that there's changing times in the business, and it's just like your point to them being jacked at the level that they were. Steroids. I mean, you can't talk about the Benoit.
Everybody was on him. The whole world, everybody was.
I know, and nobody else did what Benoit did. But at the same
A
time,
lot of guys died.
a lot of guys died.
Maybe didn't go with somebody else, but, just the juice.
The juice.
Well, the juice and the doctors were giving us, the 90s were crazy, dude. You could get anything you wanted from a doctor then. Like anything. It was like ridiculous. That's what fanny packs were made for, were the whole pills.
And just the culture of the pills, the pill culture.
It was a joke, dude.
The doctor shopping.
I ain't got 5 different doctors. We had 3. We had 2 in Philly and 1 in Jersey that we would hit every month. Me, Pitbulls, and Raven. And then they'd all give us freaking 90 Oxycontin 80s, 100 Somas, 100 Vicodins, and 100 Xanax.
And this is legal drug addiction.
Yes.
I mean, it's legal drug.
Yeah.
It is legal drug addiction.
Well,
I mean,
because they was just started pushing the Oxycontins, and the Oxycontin's heroin in a pill. And you know how many people died from them. Like they don't even make they only make them for cancer patients. They make them, but you know they're not as easy to get anymore.
there's no way a regular person should be taking any amount of that,
At all
no matter
whatsoever.
what pain you were dealing with. And it was
It was out of control.
It was out of control, and you arrive in WWE in what was it, 2007, 2006?
Yeah.
I think
to
06 was one night stand, like June 6th.
Yes.
06.
And
It was the
so-
second one night stand, and then the next week
Is when ECW
that's when
started.
Sci-Fi was on television.
So when you arrive in WWE and you're backstage in WWE now at this point, what was the drug culture, the pill culture like at this point? in time?
Nothing like it was before. I wasn't even doing them.
You weren't then when
Yeah.
you were in WWE.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. I wasn't like doing. I wasn't snorting an 8-ball every day, snorting fucking 8 oxys a day.
So you're on your behavior.
Well, not on my
Well, you're
behavior. I
probably-
just
well,
didn't do
well,
them anymore.
You
Well,
didn't do
at
them
this
anymore.
point,
You were doing somas and
But
shit.
you're probably just taking shit to sleep on the plane and do
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, you're not living on it 880s and an 8-ball day.
No, because
Okay.
it was somas and drinking.
Xanax,
Yeah,
yeah.
And as far as like the culture of WWE at this point in time, was
They're piss testing everybody. Yeah,
they're piss testing.
yeah.
So you guys knew,
But
when
you
you
had
were-
scripts for anything. I had a script for anything that when I was
So
taking.
if it
as
came
long
up-
as you had a doctor's script, you were good. It didn't matter what the fuck it was for.
Okay.
And you could have a horse tranquilizer if you had
Okay.
a doctor's script for it.
you were fine.
Yeah, and they were only giving problems to people that they wanted to give a problem to.
Or people that were probably a nuisance to the fucking company. You're like,
Right,
okay,
yeah.
we can do
Yeah,
this to you.
dude.
But if you're John fucking Cena,
Well, right.
give you
They
9
will hold
chances.
that piss test even if it's 18 months old and use it on you.
Okay.
They know you're hot. And they'll use it when they want to fire you.
That's interesting. I remember hearing a story about Razor Ramon when he gave his notice, and then all of a sudden he got piss test and he got popped for it. And it's like he kind of felt it was personal.
It was straight work.
So you and Benoit, I know you said you had some interactions with him. You weren't like buddy boys with him or anything like that.
We were cool. Well,
You were
because he
friendly.
knew- yeah, totally.
Because he was in ECW regular.
Absolutely. And he knew me and Nancy were close.
Right.
So, I'm sure she said I was totally cool.
Right, so you were friendly with him, but I wouldn't say, you guys weren't.
No, we weren't boys.
You weren't traveling with him. You weren't going to dinner with him.
No,
but
he had his dude. He had his boys.
right. And when you returned to WWE, did you notice that he was different from the Benoit that you had known prior?
I think you were probably too disassociated to even.
Yeah.
To even notice, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you didn't think think of him as like, oh, this guy has changed or he's different or and just the same dude that you had known previously.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. And then
You probably, like we were saying, you probably wouldn't have even noticed, even if.
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
Hack's
like-
getting changed in the fucking stairwell, so Hack's
Yeah,
I'm staying away from anybody. in the
So that
fucking
should tell you all you
building.
need to know.
yeah, so we're now in June of 2007 here, and WWE books an angle where Vince McMahon dies. So Vince McMahon, they're doing a Vince McMahon appreciation night, and they have testimonials for all these people in sports and wrestling. Like they got Bob Costas to do one, they got Bret Hart to do a testimonial for
How do I
Vince.
not remember this?
Well,
What year was this?
2007,
And he blew up in the limousine.
Oh, okay. I remember the blow.
So
okay.
he walks past all the roster and he goes into a limousine. He closes the door and the limo blows up. And it was a giant angle that they were doing, right? And this angle this is a story that has been told where the limo blows up and they're going to do a who killed Vince McMahon angle. Well, apparently this is a wrestling story where Donald Trump apparently either saw or heard that Vince McMahon blew up in a limousine and called WWE to make sure that he was okay. People, this is a true story apparently.
I believe it, dude. People were sending like flowers to the fucking the offices and shit.
There was police reports that he died.
Yeah.
People were reporting it.
You didn't always have a computer in your pocket.
So
That's a great point too.
So
That's a great point.
You see WWE roll back in 2007 end with him blowing up in the fucking thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still real to me, damn it.
I know. So
So
WWE, this is the summer angle, right? This is their big summer angle. They're running with Who killed Vince McMahon?
I know, like, what was their plan? Was he never going to leave his house?
Well, they had an end game, I'm
I
sure.
mean, he was going to
like,
show some Stewart still, but it was kind of like...
it's just like...
but you didn't have like everybody didn't have camera phones all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get Vince in and out of the building no problem back then.
Right. So this is June 25th, and they announced that there's going to be, on that Raw, there's going to be a memorial service for Vince McMahon. Well, the night before was a WWE pay-per-view. And this is where some of the behavior with Benoit got very unusual.
Oh, yeah, I don't know this story, I don't think.
You don't know this?
Yeah.
Okay, so Benoit basically texts and calls a couple WWE people. One of them was Chavo Guerrero, saying that Nancy and Daniel, his son, had food poisoning and that he wasn't going to be able to make the house show. Okay? So this is where the stuff starts trickling out about this. And this is on the Friday or the Saturday before. And then he also texts some unusual stuff to, I want to say Brad Armstrong and Chavo about the dogs are in the enclosed pool area. That was the only thing he texted. And apparently from like all reports, this is Benoit then no-showed the night of the Champions pay-per-view, which was very unusual for him to miss a shot. Benoit was not going to miss shows. And
Nobody missed shows back then.
And he was
You just were there every day.
He was scheduled to challenge CM Punk for the vacant ECW championship that night. And obviously the match never took place. CM Punk wrestled Johnny Nitro. And it's just very unusual for just anybody to miss a pay-per-view. I know you said this before, that as you're in WWE at this point, for you backstage, you're making the shots to go to these pay-per-views and everything. What's it like when you're not booked on these cards, but you have to attend these shows? Are you just sitting and catering? Like, what?
Oh, no, I'm hiding somewhere in the building. Dude, I would literally go and, like, because the only people in the building are, like, the people that are working in the concessions aren't even in the building yet. So I would go smoke pot. I would get my tinfoil bowl, and I would go smoke pot, like, up in the bathrooms, like, in the concourse, where the fans would go in, because nobody would be up there. I would hang out up there, smoke pot up in there, I'd always have a newspaper or magazines on me, and I would just hide somewhere.
Okay, but you're not...
Because you got to be there at what?
And
1 o'clock?
Yeah, 12. 12
was
pay-per-view,
showtime?
1 on a Monday Night Raw.
And you're not being used on a lot of these shows, but
Yeah, and you know it right away, so you just hide. So I'm out of everybody's mind, so I leave before the show starts. I'm out of the building. Everybody else, you get heat if you're not sitting. If you're like one of those kids that's supposed to be learning, you're supposed to be sitting in front of the monitor for that whole goddamn show. I was out of the. If I'm not on the show, I was gone before the show started. I would never bring my bag into the hotel, into the building with me. You know what I mean?
Because
the
in
bag
case
would
if
stay in the
anybody-
rent-a-car. So if you're late, you're not bringing your bag in. Oh, I just went out to make a call out in the parking lot.
Smoke
Have a
cigarette,
whatever. You learn these things. So when you had to leave, no, you're not leaving with a bag. Some people just think you're going outside to smoke a joint, smoke anything.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah, I would. Before the show, I would go and I would be in my hotel room and watch the show from my hotel room.
Okay.
all the time.
So now you're backstage.
It's so fucking awesome.
I know, it's a no-show job.
Dude, there's 110 guys there on pay-per-view.
Nobody's looking for you.
No.
Right, literally. Monday Night Raw, there's at least 80 dudes. Every Monday night, they fly in everybody.
So
they don't notice me missing.
I gotta ask Hack too, because you have told us this before. This is the Monday Night Raw where you were supposed to be in Wrestler's Court with Crime Time.
Yeah, I was going to defend them over some girl or something, and the Undertaker was going to be the judge.
But you couldn't because everything went down with Benoit.
Yeah.
So you were going to be in Wrestler's Court defending, was it Chad or
Crime Time.
Which member of Crime Time?
I don't remember
I think
which one.
it was
And the only reason I got the job was because they were in a pickle, and Dreamer's like, listen, you're going to need a Sandman to defend you. He's just
They
one
went
of
up
this
to
guy in the
Dreamer and
locker
said,
room.
"Yo, who can defend us?" And they were like, "Hack." And Dreamer was like, "Hack."
He would have been such a Saul Goodman fucking
I
lawyer.
know, but dude, it's hard. Dude, you're in a tough spot right there. You got the Undertaker. I'm the kind of new guy. You know what I mean? I'm the Sandman, but I'm a new guy up there.
Yeah,
And
the
I-
Undertaker walks on water around this
yeah,
fucking place.
literally, dude.
And, like, I hate to go off topic, but what were your conversations ever with him? Like
With
you
who?
shared with Taker. Like you shared a lot.
None.
You've never ever spoken, never said a word to him.
No, I wouldn't even go up and say hi to him.
So you've never shaken
Swear
his
to
hand.
God, I
You've
would
never,
not even go say
So
hi
that
to
would have
him.
been the first time you've ever
Because I'm like,
talked.
I'm just gonna bother the dude. Because these dudes that are coming in for like dark shots and shit like that, they'll go up to the Undertaker and interrupt them in a conversation just to shake his hand. I'm like, I ain't that dude.
So in theory, that would have been your first time ever talking to him.
Literally.
But
Literally.
Listen, Your Honor.
I might have said hi to him once before.
Yo, Taker.
My boys are innocent.
You know, like JBL, I wouldn't go up to those guys and say hi, shake their hand. It just makes no sense.
But in hindsight, I mean, people do tell you like
If you saw JBL now, you would talk to him.
We
Yeah,
go
but
to
not
conventions.
then.
We walk up. No, but like youngsters are told to be like, it's respectful to go up and introduce yourself and shake somebody's hand. In hindsight, like in their defense, almost.
Yes, but not interrupting a conversation
Right,
that he's
yeah,
having
right.
with somebody.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
don't go up to him like in catering, like if they're eating,
Yeah.
and like don't go up to him if they're having a conversation with someone.
So then, for that example, were those guys just like super busy guys, like that were always doing stuff that you didn't ever find?
No, you wouldn't even see a lot of them.
Yeah, exactly. So you never really even had like you
Yeah,
weren't gonna go out of your way to say hi to them, and then
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't imagine any instance in where Hack and Undertaker would have to speak to each other.
None whatsoever.
Unless he was defending Prime Time. Like, literally.
Or in Wrestler's Court himself.
Dude,
Yeah,
we
like-
gotta understand, there's guys like the show there that I'm a good buddies with, and I know, but I wouldn't see him during shows. Because
be in
I'm
his van.
hiding.
He'd be in his RV too.
Well, yeah, he's hiding too.
Yeah, like the only time I ever remember Hack even like talking to show was like we were at like one of the Raws or something like that, and we just happened to be like walking by the RV and like show's over there, and Hack just went over and like talked to him, but that's it.
So at this point now, at this Monday Night Raw, do you remember the mood backstage? Do you remember when you found out?
Well, no, there was something wrong. There was rumblings like an hour or so before. There was something up, but nobody knew. There's some people that knew, but some people that did know. And there was like a vibe in the air, and then everybody gets called to the ring.
So you knew something was up,
There was something up, yeah.
like, and you had known that he'd missed the shot the night before.
No,
You didn't know that. But so you guys get all called
But
to the ring.
did you think something was up with Chris, or you just thought something was up in general?
Yeah, something's up in general.
Okay.
Had you felt that previously with any events where something was up
No, it
or
was
no?
just weird because people were running around fucking like
Like it was all frantic.
Right,
and, like,
right.
it's like,
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point now you get called to the ring.
All of us.
The entire locker room,
100
staff.
of us.
So you're all called to the ring, and Vince addresses everybody.
Yeah, we're all on hard camera side, and Vince addresses and he just tells us.
And he tells you that
I'm not even sure it was Vince. I don't even think it was Vince that told
you
us.
don't think it was Vince.
Nah.
You're not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But you were
I didn't
informed.
know. I didn't know what was going on until what they said.
So
I was
you-
like, fuck.
You were informed that Chris, Nancy, and his son had all passed, and that was it.
No.
No.
Oh no, yeah, but we didn't know what happened until later because everybody shoots these stupid interviews.
Correct.
Afterwards,
So-
crying like Punk did, and everybody.
Yes. So as that's going down, I had recently heard. I saw a clip from JBL where JBL said he was talking backstage to either Steve Austin or Taker when they all found out, and then he said, "Well, what if? My thought is like, what if he did it or something?" And then he made him go talk to either Austin or Taker, and then they said, "You need to go tell that to Vince right now." And so JBL then told that to Vince, and they still went and did the show that they did. Because the thought was that it wasn't something that
The
Chris...
tribute show,
Right.
which it totally blew up in their face.
I mean, you do it...
I didn't really know. See, I wasn't privy to all that. Like because I wasn't on the night before the show. I had flown in that day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't on the show before the night.
Okay. So they do a tribute show, which
They asked me if I wanted to say something. I'm like, no.
you said no.
I mean, I had no idea, but I wasn't going on camera. I wanted to get out of the building.
Okay. Now you said no because you just wanted to leave work, or you just didn't feel comfortable?
No, I didn't feel comfortable saying anything on camera.
just because, I mean, you're a private person, or did you have an inkling? Or, I mean, like what?
No, I didn't
That's
have
just
an
the type of
inkling or
person Hack
anything.
is.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not going to go say anything.
Okay. So, it's then found out...
But I also know it's not like...
If that was Tommy or Sabu or something, you would have. I don't think. I feel
Yeah,
like you
it
would
wasn't
be
close
like,
enough.
You don't have. What could you like? What could you say?
Yeah.
Anything you could say was probably not 100%. Not truthful, but like.
Yeah, but I remember I was in the hotel room, fucking watching that show.
You were watching it, and the
In
testimony
the
was...
hotel room. I was going.
Yeah. Within about 24 hours, authorities determined that Nancy and Daniel were murdered, and that Chris Benoit was the one responsible, and he committed suicide. Vince then opened up the next night on ECW Sci-Fi and stated that Benoit, was no longer going to be celebrated, and the company's not going to mention him anymore. And that tribute
And
show...
they did wipe him from everything, didn't they?
They did. He's completely deleted. He's never celebrated, obviously, for what he did. And I think that this quote that Paul Heyman said really is just sums it up best, where it's like, only one person that night had a choice about how they went out, and that was Benoit, Chris, not Nancy or Daniel. And that's the true tragedy. I know wrestling fans are like, it stinks that you can't remember the work of Benoit as a wrestler. But the real tragedy is, Nancy and Daniel died and didn't have a choice in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just horrible. When you found out that it was actually Chris that was the one responsible, what were your thoughts at this point?
It didn't matter to me. It had happened, no matter how it happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to make a judgment on him then. I don't know what kind of mind he was in. I know he was jacked out of his mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know he's not in his right frame of mind. You can just tell.
No,
and
but-
I didn't know anything about those. I don't know about those texters or anything. I just know the dude was jacked out of his fucking mind.
Yeah. And I know that this is something...
Possible head trauma. I mean,
Well, this is something that Chris
Oh,
Nowitzki...
yeah, with that headbutt thing he used to do off the top rope. Yeah, all that. Yeah, so I'm not fucking... Listen, you can't defend anything that he does, but it's hard to say that there's two sides to every story, but that's not him doing that. That's the fucking drugs.
It's drugs or the CTE.
Yeah, anything,
or something.
dude.
I mean, we've seen brain trauma.
Obviously, it's that.
I
Because
believe
there was no inkling of any of that in his life before that. You know what I mean?
I believe the coroner said he had the brain of similar to like an 80-year-old man. The amount of
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do remember
something
that.
like that, which is insane.
That and all them steroids, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, he was jacked out of his.
Imagine-
out of his
yeah.
mind, jacked. Like the guy who used to come out like that and shake the ropes.
Yeah,
like that
and
kind
so
of jacked.
imagine a guy with dementia on on steroids and hormones and stuff. That's
bro,
a
it's
nightmare.
everything.
That's a nightmare.
Testosterone, the pimples he had on his back.
That's
all
like
those
the
guys.
worst.
That's how you can tell.
That's like the worst thing you could possibly imagine. That's like a chemical for disaster.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely horrible. Rest in peace, Daniel and Nancy. What WWE did,
I miss you, Nanny.
they removed Benoit from WWE, and obviously he was no longer featured in anything. And this kind of was a big shift for them. They moved into the PG era right off the backs of this, because this was a giant scandal. I mean, it's the largest scandal in wrestling history.
It's not just like it's obviously like a wrestling tragedy, but this is like it's just a fucking American family tragedy.
Right.
Yeah, and what was that show that was big then? That
Nancy Grace.
There was a couple
Larry
shows
King.
on then that were just killing the
it was-
children.
It's not just a wrestler overdosing.
No, this was on the nightly cable news for weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks, where wrestlers and just beating on the wrestling industry and talking about it. There was
CNN.
there was congressional hearings on the
Literally.
wrestling business.
Literally.
They subpoenaed Stephanie to talk, and WWE people.
That's right, I forgot about that.
There was congressional hearings on wrestling. So the shift then to PG was strategic from WWE. This was, oh man, we have gotten so much bad publicity.
Cena, take us to the promised land.
Take us, John Cena, man. I mean, this was just. The other thing is that
It's a shame it had to it's obviously for the better now, for the product and all the workers, but it's obviously a shame that it took that
Right.
I don't know.
To
Look
get
at the
to
guys
that.
in AEW. There's a lot of guys there that are jacked out of their minds that ain't natural.
Well, no, I'm not just saying steroids, but I think that there's been a shift in wrestling of there's no more unprotected chair shots to the head.
Yeah, being
There
more
is-
conscious.
there-
No, they don't happen anymore.
not in professional, not in Major League Professional Wrestling. On the indies and
WWE
stuff.
doesn't do head chair shots?
Nope. They
Not ones where people aren't putting their hands up. Like,
No, they
They don't do.
that.
You're not allowed to do it. Period.
They're not. They don't
Well,
do
yeah, they
it.
don't do them to the head at all.
Not allowed to
They
do
don't
it. Period.
back shots,
You
gut shots.
you can't do a pile driver. You
Yeah.
don't do a pile driver
I mean, there's
anymore.
been some.
Oh, Vince always hated the pile driver. That was off when I was there.
Yeah,
At least in the ring.
there's been some shifts. There's Jesus Christ.
Not the moment.
No, but there's been some industry shifts of trying to make the business a little bit safer from what it is. And
No, that was smoke and mirrors.
you think it's all PR?
Yeah. Well, smoke and mirrors, dude.
No, but I think
You don't think
I,
the style that you watch now is different than what you watched in 2005? It absolutely
I think it
is.
100% is.
It absolutely
I'm
is.
not so much talking about that. I'm talking about, like, the
PG.
whole...
Or the caring of it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
I
actual
think-
concern.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I don't think they
It's a joke.
I don't think they all of a sudden started caring about their. I think they were saving their ass.
That's the smoke and mirrors of it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's because it affected his business. It's not because he actually cared about
He grew
the
a
individual.
moral compass.
Yeah.
That's I totally agree
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
all I'm saying.
But whether
Yeah,
or not
bullshit.
it was done for moral reasons or not, it's still been a net positive, I would say.
Yeah, all in all, it probably did help the safety of the wrestlers going forward.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't even know if it really correlates that much. Something this
To me,
crazy.
Dude,
to me
it
that's
does.
bullshit. You take any fullback. Well, there's not. I can't even say fullback now because there are how many guys
Lineman.
run it. Well, take a running back that drives his head into somebody freaking 15 times a game.
Well,
You good money. You're gonna tell me that's the you
I
can't
mean-
hit me with one chair shot?
well, heck, those guys go fucking crazy too. Look at Antonio
Well, that's what I'm
Brown.
saying, they
Look
had-
at these guys. They all are fucking nuts.
There's
don't,
been
like,
lawsuits about the NFL, the CTE. They've changed the helmet, tried to make it safer.
I know they
100
put that
million times.
goofy helmet that some people are wearing, but most people don't.
And unfortunately, those guys. Look at NFL guys kill their spouses too. They go fucking crazy. Like I think.
Dude, there's been like 5 guys with domestic cases
Yeah.
this off season.
Yeah,
in the NFL.
I don't
Like,
think it's solely a wrestling issue. I think it's a brain trauma issue that causes some of this. And you have people who are, possibly doing steroids, and that doesn't help, and possibly doing drugs, and that doesn't help.
But you
And
can change it in the
Drinking
WWE.
alcohol, that doesn't help.
and working in a stressful environment, and then all that kind of stuff. Like, I think it's a cumulative thing. I don't think there's any one cause on why somebody snaps and does something like this.
Sure.
But,
And everybody's different.
and everybody's
Look
different.
Hack's probably taken I don't know how many fucking hits to the head,
Amen.
and done every fucking drug and drink in the fucking book. And I'm just saying, like everybody's fucking.
Everybody's different.
And he's not violent. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah, like,
that's
it's-
not a
everything like that. Like so, every situation's obviously different.
No, but I just want to say shouts out to Nancy Sullivan. Nancy,
Rest in peace.
Yep.
Rest in peace, and rest in peace, Daniel, as well. There's
Yep.
a major tragedy in the business. I don't know, Hack. Do you have any other last thoughts here?
No, just Nancy. I love her.
Nancy, rest in peace. Next week on the show, we're going to be recapping Pro Wrestling Entertainment's 250 show from the Bach Building in South Philadelphia.
Fuck yeah, baby!
And we'll also all be playing the Sandman Podcast Wrestling World Cup. So we're gonna have. We're gonna do a Wrestling World Cup.
That's next week.
Next week.
All right, I like that idea.
Okay.
All right, what bracket am I in? The Northeast bracket?
You didn't make it actually. Well, you didn't qualify.
You didn't qualify.
Yeah, I think you've been on a.
I didn't even make it to the
No.
World Cup.
No, you've been on a
my God.
You've been on a lifelong hydration break.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, and I lose all the time. Why would I make the World Cup?
He didn't qualify. Housekeeping. 360 Bags. Please show some love. He's the best doing it right now. His artwork's amazing. 360
Yeah.
Bags on Instagram.
This shit is God.
Buy a painting. Buy a print. Get something commissioned. 360 Bags. July 11th, from the Ginseng Lounge in Merchantville, New Jersey, we are presenting Dab Mania with the Sandman Podcast. We're going to be watching Heat Wave 96 for the
And teaching
30th
Howie how to
anniversary.
smoke dope.
And we're also going to be having our smoke
Yeah,
off.
fucking right, bitch.
Come on out.
I'll outsmoke both of you losers.
Oh god, Ty will be fucking
Slate.
Ty will be fucking shaking in the corner.
I don't think you
I
got
see
that.
dead people.
Probably.
I see. That's funny.
RSVP now online. Check out Garden Greens and Heady Resources as well. July 11th from 3 to 7 p.m. You can't miss this session with the most hardcore podcast in wrestling. Listener questions, as always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asks for. Jesse from Aspen writes in,
Jesse.
All right, Jesse.
to the now AARP qualified Sandy Locks in the Hack Pack.
AARP qualified.
Yes. I have to give you your flowers. WrestleMania weekend was incredible. Seeing Hack's last match live was a memory I will hang on to forever. It was great to see all you guys at WrestleCon and get the most recent set of figures signed. How many more goddamn figures do you have licensed, you greedy fuck? Can the next one be you in an Eagles jersey getting teabagged by AJ Brown?
Teabag by AJ Brown.
Go Pats. Boo.
Where do you see me and Kendra dolls coming out?
Kayfabe. We also happen to be at the Midget Wrestling Show at Nerd Bar on Thursday night. I wish I had taken a picture of Hack's bitch ass passed out at a table, you loser. I
wasn't passed out of the table.
I was nervous he wouldn't be able to stay awake long enough for the midnight beer chug on Saturday night. So imagine my surprise when I was able to fulfill the most long shot of a bucket list event when Hack poured a beer into my mouth.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. You are a true legend. You've delivered some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history. It's easy to see how many others were you inspired by the amount of gimmicks that you've been stolen by current wrestlers in today's industry. Look at Roman Reigns, who stole your gimmick of wearing sneakers in the ring.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Jordans to be exact.
Congrats on your retirement, even if you did lose. Maybe you should have called Taz for help instead of Foley. Wow. Any advice for the next guy or girl to face the Invisible Man?
Don't do it.
All right. Alec from Cleveland, Ohio writes in,
Hi, Cleveland, Ohio.
greetings, Hack, the newly named Double J, Tasha's cup size from last week.
Hi, Jacob. This ain't no Jeff Jarrett. This is Double J Cup.
Ollie Tyler.
Double J Cup. I love that.
Ollie Tyler, the WWE's biggest fan, the gunk. Long-time listener, first-time question sender. I found you guys via the Tony Storm episode, and I've been hooked ever since.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, man.
The dynamic that you guys have together is something I truly look forward to hearing weekly. Hack's last match stole the show Mania weekend, with Brody Jr. showcasing the future, still has some bright spots in the world of wrestling we all love to follow. My question for you all today relates to the public perception in the world of wrestling and how it relates to the business side of things. I slowly began to notice a shift in how some perceive AEW in 2026 in comparison to WWE. While WWE seemingly cannot get out of their way when it comes to constant PR disasters, AEW has started getting back in the good graces of folks like Ariel Helwani with the MJF interview and recent praise, Andre Hale's recent article on Darby Allin's ESPN website, and with Tony Khan having no plans slowing down spending money, how much damage do you think WWE could eventually do to their financials long term if they keep the shenanigans that damage their public perception?
I don't necessarily. I don't know if they're ever really gonna hurt their financials enough to where it's really gonna matter. But like Hack said, I think a couple weeks ago, I mean AEW smelling blood in the water, and there's a lot of people that are not happy with the WWE product right now, and the AEW product, just the wrestling, as far as even just the pay-per-view wise, is. We've all said it, and I've been seeing more of it and more of it, like online, is just way better than whatever WWE's putting out there. And people are getting fed up with some of the WWE, like we are, like constantly seeing the same people over and over again. I'm starting to see a little bit more of that. Now, I don't know if that's ever going to really hurt WWE financially enough to, make a difference. But as far as like the wrestling business is concerned, we're definitely seeing a little bit of a shift, I think.
Yeah, and it's not like we're like also people who like go and like spend money on like a WWE show and like go and watch it. So like, but like even just it still just sucks, like, for any, like, regular wrestling fan who, like, wants to go and see that, or somebody who wants to go and take their kids to that. It's like, how are you supposed to afford that kind of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't.
And what are you paying for? Just to go and see fucking Cody and Gunther have the same match that they've had 3 times already?
Yeah, and to see somebody eat.
Right, like I don't think that'll ever hurt them financially.
No, because they're too big.
Hurt, right, but it'll hurt like their maybe like viewership.
Yeah, and their fan perception for sure.
I think for them, I feel as if AEW is in it for the long game, because
They should be.
Tony's young, and the guys that are running TKO and WWE right now aren't going to be those guys in 15 years.
Well,
I don't think so.
AEW's building up guys and bringing new stars up.
Yeah.
While, like, they have guys who are pillars there, like Darby Allin and MJF, who are still young. You know what I mean? Like, those are, like, your seasoned, like, vets kind of now. Like, they're bringing up Fletcher, fucking Takeshita, Ospreay, Swerve. They're showing all these different guys, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Knight is now getting a push. Like, you know what I mean? He was he's from New Japan, and now he's fucking getting the push on WWE TV.
Yeah. And it's not going to be next year, in 2 years, in 3 years, in 4 years. But if we said, 15 years from now, maybe I could see something changing. But I think it's going to be a long haul fight. Really.
Just keep chipping.
Just keep chipping and hoping they keep making mistakes to themselves.
WWE is going to be a write-off in 5 years for TKO.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think that we've talked about this both on the show and off air. I think those people don't love wrestling and don't get it.
No, they're milking the money out of it, and
they're going to sell it. Mm-hmm. They're going to sell it in a couple of years.
It ain't going to be worth what they paid.
Well, I don't know about that. Most things always go up.
Well, but they have
they paid an exorbitant amount for it. What they pay, like $6 billion or something?
Yeah, but it's also...
but once they got it, then they got to deal with Netflix and they got to deal with so and so. I mean, that had to rise the.
Yeah, but none of them places are happy with it.
Well, that's we don't know. I mean,
but I'm just saying, as far as an evaluation goes, right, and getting the money that you paid for it,
these deals are all so big that it's like hard to fathom they actually make any money on it. And that goes for even sports rights. Like,
the numbers are so big, it's hard to even.
Like I can't even think, you can't get your advertising money back for it. I don't know. But he also said, love to all you all, and LeBron will always be the greatest of all time. Wow, he ended up with LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah, he said.
All right, we'll see.
That was a good
years.
question until that.
Yeah. Elias from Sandusky, Ohio writes in.
Walk with Elias.
What's that?
All right, Sandusky, I've been there.
He said, have you guys seen the David Benoit video with Chris Van Vliet? In the interview, David said he's forgiven his father and would like to see him in the Hall of Fame.
I have not.
I've never seen
Holy shit, that dude looks exactly like
Chris.
I
mean, he really
it's
does.
It's literally his fucking twin.
He really does. He said some fans agree and disagree.
You got to forgive your dad at that point. You can't hold that.
Well, if you do, it's going to ruin the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You have to get absolutely.
You need to get past
Easier
that.
said than done from the outside,
right. But that's how I would have to do it.
For the better of yourself, I think it's a good thing that he did.
Yeah, so you guys learn a lesson. Please forgive me for everything that I've done in my life.
We've got a lot of therapy on this show today here. And then he said, if you could separate the tragedy from the art, could you ever happen or at least induct Nancy? What are your thoughts? I mean, I don't think there's a reason to celebrate Chris Benoit at all. Like, he shouldn't have a Hall of Fame announcement ever.
No,
that's not.
I don't think so.
It's not worthy. Like, obviously his work is a Hall of Famer. That's not up for debate. But, like, there's nothing to celebrate there.
You leave that up to the fans to.
All right, well, let me give you this one.
He said Nancy, not Chris,
Suppose,
right?
He also said Nancy as
okay,
well. But
suppose
Chris.
he was drunk and he was driving in a car and he drove off a bridge and killed himself and his wife. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame then?
Well, I know what you're throwing out there. You're throwing out a hypothetical kind of thing. I would say that's more complicated than a cold-blooded murder.
Yes.
Well,
there's first degree and third degree.
Well, what he did was a crime of passion, a crime of insanity. I don't know how.
Well, that's first and second and
but
third
I would say,
or whatever, right?
Somebody who drinks and drives, obviously, That's not something you want to celebrate. And I would also say that, maybe she was inebriated. I mean, it's a hypothetical, Hack. I know what you're doing.
I'm saying, like, what do you think your average wrestling fan
I think people would look at that differently. I think people would look at that differently. Not necessarily too much differently, because you're clearly making a decision to drink and drive, and you're killing your family based on a decision that you made. You know what I'm saying? But I think
how the action goes down.
Right, but I think it is still looked at slightly differently.
Yeah. Agreed.
If you guys see Tosh entering an eating contest, what would it be, and would he win?
Anything, and he would win.
Wow, thank you for your faith in me. I don't think I don't know.
Dude, look at you.
The gunk.
It was funny. Kelly said today, she goes, when I told her she's going to go on camera, she goes, oh my God, I'm going to look fat like Tosh on camera. Ty goes, I hate the camera making him look fat.
Wow. I get buried. You know what? It's one thing if I'm getting buried in the room.
She goes, no, your guys' camera views suck. It makes everybody look like shit. I'm like, that wasn't the camera.
I look great, man. If they're gunk, where is the gunk? Where did the gunk go?
He left early again.
The motherfucker, where the fuck are you, dude? What are you doing?
His shoe.
What were you doing over there? Stretching. Okay. What was
gotta get ready for honey mustard.
What do you use to manage dandruff?
Nothing. I fucking wash my ass and my hair so I don't have dandruff.
Yeah,
Drink water.
Okay.
Hair's luxurious.
Thanks for inventing ladder matches, all types and heights of ladder matches.
People know what they're talking about here.
Jason from Newfoundland in Canada writes in.
All right, Newfoundland.
It's been a couple weeks, loving the analysis. Great insight from all. Awesome show on the Public Enemy. 911 is not a joke. ECW lived because of the electric characters, announcer, owner, wrestlers, and fans. What a crew. Love the old stories. Shouts out to Leo in France. The 11,000 fans that sounded like 100,000 stole the show at Backlash. Heart Attack Rick got me picturing a dildo mic for Hack.
I need one of those.
Then I wondered what deplorable sounds he would make deep-throating the mic, and now I need counseling.
Don't we all?
Dude, this dude's demented.
Did I hear Ali and Ty say double hog collar match?
I stole that from Guns.
Yeah. Jagger Jack from Ben Salem writes in, got some news from the quack doctor the other day. He told me I'm overweight and I got to get a proper BMI. I asked, what should I aim for weight-wise? And he said, well, for your height, go for Simon Diamond size of 160 pounds. And then I'll get you back on track. I see you guys are covering the anniversary of the Benoit tragedy, darkest day in the history of the wrestling business, and truly the blackest eye in the business. Nancy and Daniel are angels flying in heaven together. May they rest easy. Nancy is very underrated for her work as woman in ECW and WCW, one of the best managers. And despite what happened, Chris is still in my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, just like Hack. Speaking of 2007 and Sons, Hack, you were almost Mr. McMahon's son in that storyline. Ultimately, they chose Taz to be Vince's son.
They did? I thought they...
No, wasn't it Hornswoggle?
I mean Hornswoggle. Sorry.
All right, good. He got us all.
Sorry, I get those two midgets mixed up. My question is, if they had chose you for that instead, would you still left WWE when you did, or would you have stuck it out a little longer to commit to this storyline and work side by side with Vince?
I would have blown him then for that spot.
Well, I think he actually would have liked that. But A.A. Ron from Delphos, Ohio writes in.
Sounds new.
Holy fuck, am I glad I stumbled upon this podcast. Y'all actually talk sports and are hilarious and actually talk about AEW and not only WWE. This is amazing. Thank you. Been listening all weekend and this week so far.
Thanks, man.
Around 98, 99, my stepbrother found out I got into wrestling. It was maybe a week or two beforehand I had stumbled upon an episode of Raw. I don't remember shit about it because he's like, oh, you should see this. What did he show me? Sabu versus Sandman, Stairway to Hell match. I was 9. Thanks, Hack. Now I'm a sicko.
There you go.
Welcome. I can't remember which episode it was, but you said you liked showing up to events unadvertised to really make people's day. I had something similar happen a couple years ago. I was in Cleveland for a concert and I got there early. People at the door said there was a wrestling show out back. It was AIW's Wrestle Rager event, and it seemed to be a tribute to Terry Funk since he passed away a month or so beforehand. Main event was a 5-on-5 anything goes match. The last person's music hits, and out comes fucking Fonzie with that annoying whistle. Love to hate that fucker when I was younger, and definitely made the concert later seem lackluster to the wrestling event I had just seen. Who were some of the wrestlers that you looked up to when you had just gotten into wrestling, Hack? That's his question.
Well, it was Dusty and Superstar Billy Graham were my favorites, but like when I'm in the I'm looking up to anybody that I recognize from magazines or that I've seen on TV for any kind of advice or anything back then. Anybody that knew more than I did.
Okay. And he also said, your Tony Storm interview was amazing. I hope you do an episode with the paramedic that had emailed in. That should be interesting. Remember that guy, the paramedic, emailed in a couple weeks ago? They have not gotten back to us. Remember that? They said from your overdose, they were the paramedic on the scene.
Oh, yeah, we do need to get here.
They have not written back in. They said they had ways of proving it, but they had not reached out to us again.
That might
And
be
then somebody said they had footage of your Chippendales.
No way.
Somebody said that, didn't they?
They were at the show.
All these people, I'm believing somebody's come working us that we don't really know.
somebody's
this
coming up with an
ambulance
AI video packing a Chippendale outfit.
Yeah, because people nobody had phones. Nobody had cam. I don't know if you weren't even allowed in with the camera to the show. So
This is crazy. Yeah, all these people from Hacks Pass are coming.
It's got to be Taffer with the club videotape.
hey,
You're gonna kill somebody.
he did the first night with a spaceship dropping on the chick.
Heart attack, Rick, right?
It happened.
Konnichiwa to that old decrepit Vanilla Ice and dem Hackstreet Boys and their longtime collaborator, Sir Chunks-a-Lot and Baby Got Back.
Right, those guys are pretty good.
Rick back at it again, you fucks. All right, in all seriousness and all jokes aside, Hack, what were your real feelings the moment you found Nancy was killed by this motherfucker? No lies, because we know your brain wasn't that fried yet when you heard the news.
I couldn't move. I told you they put us all on like the one hard camera side, and I was the last one sitting there. I probably didn't move for like a couple hours actually, and I remember just laying down on a couple rows and just I might have even took a little nap there. That's it.
He said, rest in peace, woman. So, rest in peace, Nancy.
For sure.
Next week on the show, Sandman Podcast Wrestling World Cup. But before we go, the cane of the week or the toast of the week?
Toast of the week's going to Pumpkin.
Absolutely. But we also have, I believe we have another toast of the week, too.
Another toast of the week?
Cutlet.
Oh, yeah, not just cutlets.
Not just cutlet.
We got Bobby Cutlets.
And we also have another toast of
Taylor?
the week. No.
Happy birthday to you.
Doing over there.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Happy. Happy birthday to you.
Ain't it foggy outside?